reminded, rather, of when I was going to high school. I went to Wells High School here in Chicago.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, and back in the day, as we say, we used to have yearly programs where the youngsters participated. We had a band, an orchestra, choir, chorus. The industrial arts guys and ladies made the scenery. The fine arts department drew the scenery. In other words, the whole school just about got involved. And many days after we got back in the neighborhood, back in the hood, those that weren't coming to school as regularly was asking us, so what are you all doing? Why is everybody so excited about what's going on? And we would tell them about our show, and a couple of them came to see the show. What happened, those young men came back to school and wanted to be a part of it, and were told, well, you can be a part of it, but you have to get certain grades, you have to have certain attendance records, and many of them came back to school, finished school. So I'm really a close-up witness to what music can do in our youth today. You know, just by listening to the radio and looking at television, how kids gravitate to music. I can't say that it's at the highest level that it should be today. So there is work to do. You know, you hear people say, boy, they're not writing songs like they did when I was younger. I used to hear them say that when I was younger. You know, but now, they're not writing songs like they did. And it's a matter of fact. In fact, they're not writing songs at all. We have young people who are good at prose and some poetry, and young people who are very good at rhythm. And they think that by putting rhythm together with some poetry, sometimes it's not poetry. Maybe you call it rhymes. And sometimes the subject matter isn't that respectful. Well, if they're not getting it from their parents, if they're not getting it from home, then there's work to do for us.
that's right.
There's work to do to not only get these kids back in school. You see, music was just a hook. The hook was to get them in school and get them some grades and then get them into college. Now, they can go and be doctors, lawyers, judges, whatever, but the hook was music. So I am an honored person. I'm a humbled person to be called brother today. And for those of you that want to join me in this work to do through music, I'm here.
All right.
I'm here to serve. And before I close, I'd like you to meet my wife of 19 years, Jan Lewis. Take a bow. Jan has been an inspiration to me. Those of you that follow my career at all, and know recently I've been in the mode of composing. And I always composed over the years, but I never considered myself a composer. I composed because I had some time on my hands and I took a couple hours to write a song. And a month would go by and I'd take a couple hours to write a song. But some things came my way in the last 3 years to be commissioned to write a ballet, to write for a string quartet, to write for an orchestra. And I said, I don't know, to write an hour's worth of music, to write 2 hours worth of music in one period. And it was through Jan's support and sometimes saying, that doesn't sound too good to me. And she was right. I changed a note here, changed a note there, and she made it better. Well, those of you that want to continue to work, I'm here to work. I'm here to serve. And I am honored to be called brother. Thank you.